Welcome to Survival Addiction. Today we're doing another knife review, which I am super excited about. This is actually number 2 of my Christmas present. I know, it's early. My husband and I, like I've said in many videos, we do not do well with surprises. So when we get something in the mail, that kind of is the surprise, right? So he lets me open it and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, right? So this is the Kizer Sheepdog. And as you can tell, based on my hand size, it is extra large. So it is made for people with big hands. So I think this is a beautiful knife. That was my very first impression of it. So it has 154 cm blade. It's kind of hard to open, honestly, one-handed, just because it is a big knife. Okay, and you can tell it has a sheepdog blade. So like obviously you can tell it still has oil on it, and that's why it has accumulated a little bit of hair and dust already. So it is a 3.9-inch blade, which is pretty big for just the blade, honestly. And it has carbon fiber for the handles with a steel liner. So this is a liner lock. And like I said, it's kind of a big knife. And honestly, it looks pretty centered to me, honestly. Look at that. It honestly feels razor sharp. Like, look at this. I can cut some of my hair. I don't know if you guys can see that. You see that on the edge? So right here, it actually took hair off my arm. So Kizer is a really good knife brand. I think my very favorite knife brand is probably We Knives or Civivi, just because they're really beautiful knives and just really quality made. But when I saw this one, when I was giving my husband my Christmas list, I was like, wow, that is a beautiful knife. I love this right here. This and the handle. And I love how it's like textured. So like you can hold on to it and it doesn't like slip out of your hands at all. And even though I have a small hand, it still is extremely comfortable. Like, look at that. So my husband, when he saw me open it, he was like, holy crap, I don't think I meant to get the extra large, right? And I'm like, you know what, don't worry about it. Like, it still fits very comfortably. And he's like, it looks like a meat cleaver. And, you know, I honestly kind of thought that too. I haven't had to use this for anything like super serious yet, but I honestly probably could use it to cut up meat. Just, it looks like that. It's very sharp. Like, look how thick this still is. And like I said, this is 154 cm still. So it's really sturdy. And honestly, with that thickness right there, I'm not seeing this breaking anytime soon. I did a review on the Civivi McKenna just a while back, and that knife fits me like perfectly. And it's a small knife. But this knife, I feel like it will fit more people comfortably, just because this is a big knife. I feel like someone with big hands will be able to fit with this knife really well. But I have pretty small hands, and this actually fits me pretty comfortably also. Like, you see that much room right there. That's how much room someone still has. So someone with 2 hands, like, I can almost like double hand this. And this is just a little folding knife. I'm not sure I can even call it little. But yeah, overall, I think I would give this like a 7 out of 10. One thing I don't like about it is you barely touch the blade and it like leaves fingerprints. And part of that could be because it still has oil on it. I haven't cleaned off the oil yet, or at least decreased the amount of oil on the blade yet. See what I mean? You can see the oil and the dirt and stuff that has accumulated. But the still is a good still. The handle is a really good handle. It's centered. It's pretty. It will fit multiple hand sizes. I think overall I really don't see this not fitting anyone, really. I mean, like, if you give it to a kid, then I guess it probably wouldn't, but I can't imagine parents giving this to a child, especially a knife this nice. But yeah, if this type of stuff interests you, you really should follow my channel. Subscribe, hit the notification button, and if you like these type of videos, then leave me a comment. If you have a knife you've been looking at and you want someone else to review it first, let me know, and I might be able to get it and review the knife. And if you hate it, then you don't have to get it. You don't have to waste your money on it. And I can up my knife collection while doing it. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining in.